So I am in the hotel room with Megan. We are on our way to the life support tour, and I have meet and greet, she doesn't, so she's gonna kind of chill out, take her time, do whatever, but I got to go, and I'm really nervous just because, like, let's be honest, Madison Beer is gorgeous, and I'm intimidated to be standing next to her, but she's really sweet. Like, my friend Brody met her earlier this week, and my friend Mia met her yesterday. Both said she was the sweetest thing. So, and Mia's met her multiple times. So, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Hey guys, so a lot has happened. I don't even know if you can hear me, but I just met Madison fucking Beer, and I'm in line for like the VIP like photo booth thing. So, yeah.
How are you? This is not beer, it is water. Liquid death. Hi! Regardless, who cares if it was beer? What's up? How's everyone doing? Thanks for being here. Sorry, I have a pimple patch on. Needs to be done. So I don't have much time, but I'm gonna answer some questions. If you guys want to do that, whatever you guys honestly want to do at this time, we can do. I don't have like a list of questions. Don't know why, but just, like, want to raise your hands. Sorry, that's like weird. Anyone has questions? Oh my god. I don't know what it's called, but it's, do you know them well? Do you know the original? Okay, so it's, I don't know the name of it either, but it's, you know Cinnabon? The little version, Bun Bun, is the cutest, it's my favorite episode, favorite thing ever. So yeah, I love that episode. Or anything with Princess Bubblegum and Marceline, like, being cute together, I'm into. I also I can never figure out how to sit on a fucking stool. I always fall off of them, I just, like, it's not that hard. Go ahead.
In your wire day, you said you do a mean impression of Rick?
I can't. Guys, it's like embarrassing, but I can't. Maybe I'll build up the courage and I'll, like, give you a sign off, but thanks for noticing that. Go ahead.
What's your favorite episode of Rick and Morty?
Don't do this to me. I think my favorite episode has to be the Vat of Acid episode because they reference The Prestige, which is like my favorite movie. So imagine how my brain exploded during that. I was like, Rick just said the sentence prestige, like he referenced The Prestige in the show just now. I was freaking out. So it was a nice crossing of worlds. Go ahead. Yes. I love you more. Oh, cute. So people, I'll answer this in two parts. People on Twitter were like, I thought she was gonna be like crying the whole show and stuff, and I haven't really, I've cried at the end like a few times, but I'm so invested into this show. Like, I programmed with them all the lighting and the stage design. Y'all already know what's under that. All that kind of stuff. Like, I'm so invested in it. So during the show when I'm singing, I'm also thinking about, like, is the wall working? Are the lights on? Is the sound okay? So it's hard for me to, like, truly get in my feels like I would if it, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm thinking about so much. I'm also, like, making sure everyone in the crowd is okay and whatever. So, what has gotten me the most in my feels probably has been Reckless, because it's like the first of Act 2, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just new and it just feels good. Also Homesick like is my baby. But my fun song is definitely Boy Shit.
Yeah!
Woo! It's really, really fun, so I love performing that song. It's good at you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, not as much on that was my mouth moving, or my brain moving too fast. Not as much as on life support, because that was a bit like 18, 17 songs is big. Probably somewhere like more like 12 to 14 max. My label's like, can we maybe not do it? And I can't talk today. Sorry. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so how was your dog?
Bowie? He's the best. He's literally the best thing ever. I miss him so much. Like, it's been really hard to not have him on the road. I get updates every day, like photos and videos, and he's just like so cute. And I can tell he misses me, so can't wait to see him again. Hi.
Oh.
Yeah, so I didn't actually make that fragrance. I mean, I'm like the face of it, but I didn't make it. So my scent will be different. I think that perfume smells so good. There was a lot of people in the meet and greet had it on, and I was like, "You smell so good," and they were like, "I'm wearing the Victoria's Secret," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like, I'm glad that I like that perfume. But yes, I would love to. I actually have a scent that I'm like really obsessed with currently. It's a candle that I found randomly, and I really want to make it into a perfume. I like admittedly like took wax and I was like, will this work? But it smells so good. So yeah, one day, I don't know how soon, but one day I for sure will. I might do like oils instead, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, I personally like to get out of the shower and like use an oil, you know, thing. I don't know what this motion is, but. 3 for sure. Season 3 is like, to me, the most seamless. Just like also the storyline like really progresses in it. Go ahead. Ooh, good question. Who inspired me to be? I mean, my mom would say I've been singing since I came out. So I don't really know who like initially inspired me. I've always had a love for music. It's always been what I've turned to in hard, dark times, even when I was like 5 years old. So yeah, I think I've always had it just like ingrained in me. I really looked up to Britney Spears when I was younger. She was like my favorite. Free Britney, baby. But she was like my favorite, I would say. And yeah, like Christina Aguilera, everyone. Yeah, just all those people. But I always loved music, and I've always loved to sing. Wicked was probably like a huge. I saw it when I was so young, and I was like, I want to be painted green, and I want to be Alphabet one day. Like, that was my dream. So yeah, thanks for the question. Go ahead.
What music do you like to listen to if you do listen to anything while you get ready to perform?
So last night I listened to All of Inside by Bo Burnham like twice in a row, and my friend walked in and was like, "What is this?" Because it was, I forget what part was on, but it was something that just sounded like so silly, and she was like, what are you listening to? And I was like, "It's Bo Burnham," and I'm sitting there singing every word. So I love his stuff. I love his album. I love Tame Impala though, openly, yeah, so yeah, the music's just vibey. I also just before the show, like, I either have to be focused on listening to music and I'm in such a zone, or I'm like, no one talk to me, no one look at me, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's different every show. Go ahead.
What is the theme like for MB2? What is that?
Sorry, I can't focus on more than one thing.
What is the theme for MB2?
The theme for MV2. It's still evolving a bit. I think that we have to go in on production. Before I left for tour, I finished on the writing half of it, but I didn't finish all the production stuff. So it'll be done relatively. I say soon, like vaguely. You guys don't take that like as literally soon. But it'll be super different, and yeah, it's still coming together, so I can't give you like a solid answer, but it's gonna be different, and it feels a lot more grown per se. So I'm really excited. Go ahead. Yes.
I love you so much.
I love you so much. I'm sorry.
Oh, so awesome. It's been such a cool experience. I don't play League of Legends, and I don't understand, like, I'm not part of that world, so I didn't know how huge it would be when I signed on to do it, and so you can only imagine, to my surprise, how it was so successful, and how there was, like, when I went to Seoul and I was able to perform for so many people, I was like, this is wild. Like, it was such an honor, and I think that I've met so many cool people as well. A lot of people who I don't think would have been fans of mine otherwise have been like, you know, I've found out from you through KDA, and you know, I really like your music now. It's really cool. I've met a lot of really, really cool people, and I think that I can say most people who play League are pretty cool, at least what I've met. When I really make a song from like top to bottom, we usually start with the chords because it's really important to me to get like a solid chord progression down, and then usually after that, I think the beat per se is the last thing that comes. We like write the song, sing it, you know, get our chord progression down, and then we'll go in and we'll do the production side of it. So that's our little process. You go ahead.
What is your favorite music video to make?
Which one? Well, so I'll tell you a funny story about Reckless because you asked. So, we had a wild 3-day shoot. It was like super jam-packed, and I came up with the whole treatment, and I was like, yeah, so you have to understand how silly it sometimes sounds when I'm like saying these concepts. I'm like, yeah, so I want to start in this like huge book, and when I say huge, I mean like it has to be at least like 20, 30 feet long, and they're like, okay, like writing this down, they're like, okay, sure. I'm like, and then I want to fall off of it, I want to go into water, I want to be flying through the air, oh yeah, and there's going to be a car that's setting me free. Sure. So it's kind of like this like crazy process of I just like word vomit stuff out, and then we write it down, and then we're kind of like, cool, what concept do we have here? Anyways, I'm missing the point. So then we did the shoot, and the biggest part arguably is the underwater stuff, is like the biggest fucking deal of the video, and also like the most expensive part of the video. So what happened was I was told I had to walk to set to do the underwater stuff because we wanted to do the underwater stuff last, considering I'd be soaking wet. So it was at like 8:30 p.m. was our, and we also have to, when you do a video, you have strict like curfews, because if you start going into overtime, it's like so much money. So you have to get shots done super quick. So we had like at 8:15 to walk to the water tank, which is a huge tank. Let's like say it's the size of the stage, really big tank. We have to fit like an underwater DP in there and all that kind of stuff. So they are supposed to grab me at 8:15, and at like 8:40, no one had grabbed me yet, and I'm sitting in my dressing room, and I'm like, usually we don't run behind schedule, something must be going on. And so I go outside, and everyone on my team, like my makeup artist, my hairstylist, my managers, like everyone is standing in a circle, kind of having a bit of a powwow, and I'm like, what's going on? And the moment I came out, everyone like looked at me like that, and they were like, and I was like, what? And they were just like, and like no one knew what to do, and I was like, what's going on? So one of my managers pulls me into my dressing room, and she's basically like, so the tank, it broke. And I was like, and I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, so it's broken. There was water, like gallons and gallons of water all over the parking lot. People's cars got like destroyed. People's cameras, super expensive cameras, like laptops. It was insane. Basically, it was heated water that they were pumping into the tank, so I didn't like freeze to death, and they didn't calculate exactly in the tempered glass how warm the water would be. So when they started flooding it in, it got to, because it was freezing outside, so obviously when you have cold glass and then you suddenly put hot on it, it cracks, and it broke. Thank God I wasn't in the tank, because I could have, like, it was really, really bad. So we had this whole fiasco. Sorry, I'm rambling. We had this whole fiasco, and it was like crazy. Everyone was like, we don't know what to do. There's a pool stage like 2 hours away, but then that's gonna put us into overtime, which is gonna spend like so much money, da-da-da-da. And so I was like, I have a pool at my house. And they were like, we can't do that. And then one of the DPs was like, I think we can do that. And I was like, let's fucking go. So we literally went to my house at like 3 o'clock in the morning, because also packing up a whole set is like takes hours. So everyone had to pack up all their stuff. I literally went home and we shot the whole thing. All the underwater stuff's in my pool. And so it's crazy. Like it looks so, you'll see tonight during Reckless, we have like an underwater interlude afterwards. And it looks so deep, and it looks like I'm in the middle of the ocean, literally in my backyard, in my pool. So that's a fun little story. And it was like, it's also just turning a bad into a good. So thanks for your question. Sorry that took me 25 minutes to answer.
So hearing that you love Wicked so much, can we please get your like rendition of Defying Gravity at some point?
Oh my God.
And also, one quick question is, besides your dog, what's something that you can't live without while you're touring?
Oh my God. Great questions. I would love that. I've sang Popular for my boyfriend too many times, and he's like, okay, enough. And Defying Gravity is like, I love Wicked. That's one of the best musicals of all time, I think. So, what can I not live without on tour? Probably like my heated blanket. I like love a heated pad. And people are like, they're really bad for you. I'm obsessed with them, so that's that. Go ahead.
What's your pre-show ritual?
An anxiety attack or something. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really really have one. I just kind of, I try to be like, you're in rehearsals. This isn't real. It's fine. And then I get out there and I'm just like, cool. It's crazy, but it's fun. But I don't really have one. I'm not gonna be like, I do this and I do that. I just wing it. I'm winging it currently. So, thanks for your question. Go ahead.
Are there any new tour outfits?
Ooh.
No, and I'm like so sad because I thought it was gonna be such a like moment when I debuted the yellow one. I was like, because I'm doing like blue, yellow. Like tonight, you guys are getting yellow. Sorry, I should have kept that a secret, but it's okay. But I was like so excited. I was like, oh, I have a different one every other night, and I feel like that's gonna be so excited. And like 3 nights in, I saw a tweet. Someone was like, when are we getting new tour outfits? I was like, what? I've done 3 shows. So no, these are the outfits the whole U.S. tour. Sorry, people online are gonna think I'm not that, but
No, they're cute.
I have 2 switches every night. I tried. Costumes are expensive, y'all. But probably Europe will change them a bit. But yeah, these are the outfits for the U.S. tour. But my hair will change.
What mascara should you use?
Yeah.
How did you know when like life support was done? Like
Because it was about 4 years. I was like, we're finished. I'm just kidding. I think I just felt like it was complete. I remember being in my bedroom with my friend, and we were trying to sort out the track list and, you know, just listening to each song in order. And I was like, okay, what belongs where? And we ended up getting to Everything Happens for a Reason. And I was like, that's it? The album, I was like, that's it. It feels like it's done, and it feels really good how it is. And it was kind of a moment that I was just like, okay, I guess maybe it's done. And then I turned it in, and, you know, that takes a long time too. So it wasn't all me taking forever. It was partially other people too. But no, it was kind of one of those things, just like the moment. I was like, I felt it in my heart. And yeah, I'm glad I took my time with it, you know. Go ahead, Raven.
Oh,
Judy.
you remembered me. Thank you. What helps you when you're anxious or going through maybe an episode?
What helps when I'm a big bather. I love a bath. So yeah, I love just like warm water. It makes me feel safe for some reason. So love to take a bath. I also just like take it easy on myself. I think I used to like push through anxiety attacks and panic attacks and things a lot harder. And I'd be like, oh my God, this can't be happening. I'm freaking out and whatever. I had a really, really bad panic attack like about a month ago, and it was terrifying because I was like, is this going to become a constant in my life again? Because I used to deal with that all the time, where it was like almost every day I felt like I was crawling out of my skin all the time. And I've gotten a lot better, and I haven't dealt with that. So having it happen to me a month ago, I was like mainly freaked out that it might become a thing. But I have an amazing therapist who's literally just been like, just take your time and just like acknowledge your emotions. I think it's really important to like acknowledge you're going through something. Be like, okay, we're not feeling the best right now. What am I anxious about? You know, really pinpointing that, being able to work through it. And again, just being super patient with yourself. It's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to feel like you're having a bit of a panic. Like, it's normal, it's human. So as long as you can just be patient with yourself and just, you know, keep it cool, that's the best way to work through it, I think.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Me? How do you choose your opening acts?
Well, Twitter was very much so adamant about Maggie. I was like, hell yeah, I love her. So I'm super excited. And then Audrey's incredible, and they've both been so amazing. And I love listening backstage every single night. But I don't know, I just kind of go, like, I like to listen to you guys, of course. Like, your input means so much to me. But no one look at my hairy legs, please. but I don't know. I just feel the vibe and see who's good. I feel like Maggie's so perfect because
I love her.
it's so different to my set that I just think it's incredible, and like it gives everyone like different two concerts. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you feel an opener is like similar to the second person on, and I feel like she's so different. So I'm like, everyone gets to fucking rock out with her. You know, it's so awesome. And she's been amazing, and Audrey's been amazing, and give them huge rounds of applause later for me, please, because they're incredible and they've been great. Okay. I think Selfish, it would have to be.
Yes.
But that'd be impossible for me, but it would have to be Selfish. I'm gonna do 2 more, and I have to go on being waved at. Go ahead.
What do you think for Halloween?
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be anything, to be honest with you.
What?
Pickle Rick!
Oh my god, should I come on stage and fucking full people? Yeah, you can see my face. Holy, I don't know how the Atlanta show will feel about that, but I'll consider it. I just have like been thinking about so much and like this that it's like Halloween's in like 5 days and I'm freaking out. So I don't know. I might go to like a spirit Halloween and just go like buy something random. Maybe I'll be like wear a onesie. I don't know.
They do.
I think they do.
I saw it the other day.
Shit. Maybe I'll be Rick. Like, that'd be really fucking fun. Go ahead. Meeting you guys is definitely the best part of it all. It's really worth it for me. And I don't mean that like in a corny way. I genuinely actually mean that. Like you guys really like make it really worth it. And it's been a hard like 2 years essentially now, and I've been really lonely, and I missed seeing your faces and like just hugging you and actually being able to, you know, like energy is just different online than it is in person. It's amazing that the support and the growth that I've had has been. It's just there's nothing like being able to actually like look in someone's eyes and hear how like you've helped. It just means the world to me. So it is you guys. You make it very worth it, and I love you. And just performing, it's so affirming to hear you sing the lyrics to songs that I wrote when I was going through like the worst times. And yeah, it just means a lot. So thanks for being here, and thanks for being you. And I love you all so much. I hope you guys have the best show. I hope you enjoy your night, and I hope don't get smushed. I hope everyone keeps their distance. I feel so last night people were like against the barricades, so just tell everyone to be nice.
Don't crush
I get
me,
so worried. I get so
please.
worried.
Yeah, don't crush me.
So I'm squished as fuck, but I'm in the venue, and I got Megan with me.
Yes.
We made it to each other, so
Feel free to sing along and have some fun. All right, let's go.